Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Antigua Shipyard, where we're going to be jumping into the second game of this series. This is, whoa, they changed colors. This is going to be a series between Geru, the now green Protoss, going to be spawning on the right hand location, and his opponent LeinY, who's going to be spawning as the blue Zerg on the bottom spawn location here. Geru is down 1-0. LeinY was able to take the last game with like a total of something like 80 worker kills, following Roach and Muta and Zergling attacks non-stop. Crazy. LeinY going to be going for a reasonably early scout. What are you planning, LeinY? Very early scout, going on 9. He might be doing something sneaky. He might, of course, just want to scout as fast as humanly possible. So we'll see. Looks like Geru going to be scouting the wrong direction as opposed to LeinY, who will be scouting the correct direction. This is normal Antigua Shipyard, so we have gold minerals here, which isn't too... Actually, gold minerals are fine now that the mules have been nerfed. But anyway, it is not MLG or anything, and of course that also means that it's not forced cross spawn. So LeinY is going to be moving right into the main here, and LeinY saying Forge is better. So looks like Geru is going for that gateway first opening. Very interesting to see. As a result, LeinY, will he go for the hatch first? That is a pretty common response to scouting the gate first, simply because you can probably get a little bit of banter going down there. Yes, LeinY is going to be going for the hatchery first down there. Of course, going scouting the gateway first does give you a unique advantage to be able to get even more greedy, so why not take it? And yeah, so I'm going to be moving right along with this drone. Going to be continuing to scout around, doing his job, seeing exactly what's going on. Going to be stealing an extractor though, so of course that will pain his opponent if he is going for some sort of one-base cheese. And when I personally, as a Zerg player, whenever I scout somebody not going Forge Fast Expand, as Natty was said, Forge Fast Expand is really the only viable build right now, which is a little bit over the top, but whenever it's so common and so good that whenever I scout somebody not going Forge Fast Expand, I immediately think that they're going either one-base Void Rays or DTs. So stealing this extractor, LeinY may be of the same mind, he may be of a totally different mind, but stealing this extractor will make it harder for Geru to go with either of those. And of course, he will know the timing of the earliest possible timing of when Geru will grab that gas. Of course, the Zealot's going to be going over, trying to knock that down right away. And of course, it's very possible that Geru is just doing something completely ordinary and completely innocent, like going for a 1-gate expand, or a 3-gate expand, or a 3-gate robo push, or just a 4-gate. But LeinY just going to be throwing up that extractor. You know, why the hell not? So we are going to be seeing metabolic boost all the way up for our Zerg. And whenever I look over to the top right, I just keep thinking the green is LeinY, because he played as green last time. LeinY screwing with my head. Anyway, yeah, gonna be keeping 0 guys in gas, actually only getting that metabolic boost and then just running away with massive amounts of drone production thus far. A couple of sets of links on the way out. Yeah, it is just a 1-gate expand, so perfectly ordinary, perfectly innocent from Geru. Not going to be going for any sort of 6-minute DT rush or something. So these links are on the field now. Looks like he isn't going to opt to run around and look everywhere for a proxy pylon. Ooh, Stalker is going to be able to grab that ling, probably kill it off reasonably easily. Oh, Ninja Zergling gets away with 7 health. And yeah. Yeah, LeinY giving a little bit of advice to Geru, saying, well, you better not be 4-gating, because 4-gating's not good against hatch first. But, and yeah, of course, going hatch first when your opponent goes gate first, of course, gives you a huge economic lead. But Geru has gone for the 1-gate fast expand, so he's not far behind. And now he's going to be grabbing that Forge. And, yeah, Stalker's going to be moving on up here. Bunch of links moving out, though. Maybe able to do a little bit of damage at this. He does actually have a sentry, though, so it shouldn't be all that difficult to hold off. And will he get any kills, though, is the big question. Nice positioning on the Stalker. Where's the force field? There's the force field. Ooh, but it's still being hit. And it looks like he'll get the Stalker. And more links streaming in here. The Stalker is still alive, but that sentry doesn't have enough energy for another force field. Looks like he may be able to deny. Gets the Stalker kill. And he'll be running right out into the main here. The Zealot is, of course, going to pose a bit of a wall up there. but he does have the entirety of the natural open to be killed by him pretty much. Ooh, the Zealot's going to survive with only 1 health on it. Down goes the cannon. And this natural expansion's not going to last long. That pylon's going to go unpowering that. And the Zealot is going to be regenerating its shield slowly but surely. But a couple of probe kills and an almost certain Nexus kill. The Void Ray from Geru being chronoed out. But Void Rays are not very good against Zerglings. They just take so long to kill them. There goes the force field, but a little misplaced. Both sentries are going to go down. And a nice wall from the probe. Going to be able to get that pylon down in time. But he's just going to be doing so much damage to this natural expansion over here. And he's just sending in more and more Zerglings. Doing so much here. And the Void Ray's out, but the Void Ray's going to take forever to kill that many Zerglings. And he's going to start doing a little bit of damage here. Another sentry is there to be able to wall in with the force field if they try to push up again, but he's going to be able to grab that forge as well. And no, he's going to opt to run home instead, and that was definitely worth it. 2,200 resources lost for Geru compared to 650 for LeinY. Not bad at all, and going to be preemptively knocking down the destructible debris. Not bad at all, and LeinY is almost double Geru's supply at this point. Going to be grabbing an Evo Chamber. The Roach Warren is now up. Just taking a look over here, 28 workers to 45. Of course, he killed 8 workers, which is pretty decently big. But overall, just, I mean, he did so much damage with that. Of course, he denied that natural, which was the biggest thing. Whoa. Gonna take out that own pylon there, and that wasn't smart. Geru actually destroying his own pylon before he unsupply blocked himself. So I'm gonna be grabbing that expansion again. A couple of sentries are here to deal with this. He does have a total of 3 force fields available, as well as that Void Ray. But these Zerglings are gonna be able to run in and do a lot of damage if they want. I mean, a couple of sentries and a Void Ray is not all that good against about 20 Zerglings. Yeah, 19 Zerglings. So. Another Stargate on the way up, so it looks like he's going to be going into full-on massive Stargate play here. And, come on, focus on the Nexus. And he is going to be doing just that. Nexus is going to go down to these Zerglings once again, denying that expansion once again. Will he cancel? Will cancel. Got very low on health. And, oh no! And the force field's just non-existent there for Geru. Well, they're existent, just not very good. And loses another sentry there. The Void Ray probably has about 20 kills by now. 9 kills, actually. But down goes a 10th, but these Zerglings are just doing so much damage. And Zerglings aren't that expensive. They're kind of almost free. I love this positioning of this hatchery. Of course, he knows that there's Void Rays out on the field. He knows that this would be incredibly susceptible to Void Ray harass. So he goes for a third base over here instead. And, whoa! Speaking of hidden expansions, Geru's finally going to say, you know what? Fine. I won't expand to my natural. And he's going to just take a base over here. That is a lot of Zerglings, though. And you'll see a Phoenix moving on in, 1 Void Ray as well, but not really producing all of that much out. Ooh, did cancel the second Stargate. And going to be throwing down that expansion again, and that's another free bunch of minerals, and he will get the force fields again, but once again going to lose 2 sentries. Will he lose the third? Loses every sentry! And down goes the Nexus again. And no cancel this time. Oh god, Geru. Down goes the pylon, unpowering those buildings. And those 5 Zerglings are just taking a little break. They're the cheerleader Zerglings. Cheering on Bobby, the Zergling commander. But I don't like that he missed his chance to run to the main there. But, yeah, he's taking a little bit of damage here. But once again, we'll be able to... Oh, an imperfect force field once again. We'll be able to focus down that sentry. And down goes... Well, he'll suck out the base. He'll see that these supply blocks. He's going to do a little bit of damage here with these Zerglings. And, yeah, I mean, that's actually a decent amount of damage, taking out a total of 4 more workers. And this third base up and running. LeinY getting miles and miles and miles ahead. Hydralisk Den done. Going to be getting grooved spines now as well. Geru's out on 1 gateway and 1 Stargate 13 minutes into the game. That's not the sign of somebody who's doing very well. So, whoa, massive amounts of... Whoa, gonna lose that Phoenix as well, but massive drone transfer there going on. How many workers is he at now? 68 to 35 workers. That is not very, very friendly for any Protoss fans out there. I think this is the 4th time he's gonna try to put up this whoa, why are there so many probes down there? How many probes does it take to put up an expansion? Apparently 4. Is that pylon blocking the Nexus? No, it's not. Surely not. Surely not. Surely he wouldn't make that kind of a mistake at this critical junction. A couple of Spore Crawlers are up to deal with the air harass. And, yeah, we're seeing more Queens. Going to be spreading creep inside his own base because you know what? Why the hell not? And, yeah, going to be getting this Macro Hatch is going to spit out quite a few guys. And, Roach is now spawning out as well as a Hydralisk because he does have quite a few Hydras. Going for a Doom Drop in the main. That's not what Geru wants to see. And LeinY at almost 3 times his supply is going to drop right there. And down will go that Nexus very fast and everything else with it. Only now getting up to 4 gateways, and those will not last long. Roach is going to be pushing at the front. Nexus going down, and he's going to be pooping creep as well, denying the expansion, denying the re-expansion rather to the main, doing so much damage here. And this game is over, whether or not it's being admitted by Geru. Killing off the probes, and yeah, Geru saying he didn't play very well, and he didn't play very well. He played almost as badly as LeinY, but there's the GG going down, and Geru into single digits of supply, and Geru is out of this tournament. This is all he has at the moment. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, a little bit of mini banter going on right now, but LeinY's won this game, and a few more Overlords coming in because you know what? Why not? Overlords can join the party, and yeah. The game's pretty much over, so... Unless he's really just trying to trick LeinY into a false sense of security while he maxes out a Colossus army on this base. Dun dun dun! Perhaps. GG once again from Geru. G from LeinY. And that's it! LeinY moves on to the next round with a 2-0. And we'll be getting right back momentarily.